Howdy, boys and girls, reprobates, and other Tennessee Volunteers fans. Here he is, and how his name ended up on the P. Diddy freak-out list, we'll never know. Rocket in the morning.
Yeah, I don't know how I got on that list. Hey, happy October. Welcome back to the show. Hope you enjoyed your week off. Boy, that was a great Alabama-Georgia game. Wow, that was crazy. Crazy. And guess what? We got to play both of them. That's for another time. All right, Tennessee, number 4 Tennessee, and Arkansas. Come on, let's get to it. Okay, here's the most important thing. Magic 8 Ball, help me out, Maxwell. You've got all the answers. Lance Hurd, the left tackle, the gatekeeper of the blind side. Is he back or not?
According to recent reports, Tennessee head coach Josh Heupel has indicated that Lance Hurd is expected to play in the upcoming game against Arkansas. Hurd, who missed the last 2 games, is likely to return alongside fellow offensive lineman John Campbell. Heupel expressed optimism about having both players available for this crucial SEC matchup. So it looks like Hurd will be back in action, barring any setbacks.
All right, Maxwell, what does it look like? Let's get down to it. Tennessee versus Arkansas. Go.
All right, folks, let's break it down. Tennessee's offense is like a freight train that doesn't stop. Hell, even if it wanted to. Despite of what happened in Oklahoma, they're racking up points like they're allergic to field goals. Meanwhile, Arkansas, they're bringing a butter knife to a gunfight. Their defense? Bless their hearts, they're about to meet a buzzsaw in Tennessee's offense. And don't even get me started on Tennessee's defense. It's tighter than a snare drum at a country concert. Rocket Man, lipstick on a pig, is still a pig. Tennessee takes this one, 38-13.
Okay, according to ESPN, Tennessee, Arkansas, this is the power rating, 23.6 for Tennessee, 8.5 for Arkansas. That's going to leave a advantage of -15 for the Volunteers. It opened at 10.5. And then it was immediately bet up to 13.5, and I will tell you why this is important and a great betting opportunity for you here in a second. Over-under is 60, and these are the strength of schedule numbers. Arkansas has had a tougher schedule, a milder, tougher schedule than Tennessee. But here's what really decides what's going to happen in terms of what the racing form looks like, right? Tennessee, offensive efficiency versus Arkansas's defensive efficiency. There's not a huge advantage there, right? Until you factor in the fact that they shut down that offense in the second half against Oklahoma. Okay? And Arkansas's defense is over here just paddling as fast as it can and is only coming up with a 72. You see, I think that this offensive efficiency number is around 90. That's what I believe. And then when we use that figure, totally subjective, all right? Totally subjective. Then when we use that figure against this, then we can see the power of that offense. Now, here's where it's a telltale story. The offensive efficiency of Arkansas, obviously, against Tennessee's defensive efficiency, which ranks number 1 in the country, according to the ESPN FPI ratings. Number 1. Boom. When is the last time we have seen that number? Holy crackers. And eventually this gets out here. The math suggests a score of around 49-26. Now, I do not believe this team right here is going to score 26, 27 points on this team right here. I don't think that's going to happen. All right, that's just too huge a discrepancy. Right? So there's that. And that's kind of represented right there. ESPN's FPI is 15.5, as I showed you. Jeff Sagarin, whose metric I use, is 19.9. And then my Magic 8 Ball is minus 25 with a predictive score of 38-13. Now, Tennessee is averaging 49 points a game. All right. Now, are they going to score 49 on the road against Razorbacks? Yeah, they could. They could. But, you know, there are a lot of factors that could play into that. There could be weather, you know, there could be injuries, whatever. What I like to do is take the 4 metrics that I use, add them together, divide them by 4, and I come up with a mean score, and that's minus 20. That beats this by a handful and makes this a terrific bet. So this is Tuesday. If you can bet the Volunteers, if you bet football, and if you bet Tennessee, this is an excellent bet on the Tennessee Vols. You're a big boy, you're a big girl, you do what you want. But from a number standpoint, it's an excellent bet. The minus 13.5. And I guarantee you this will go up to 14, 14.5, whatever. And you want to get it before it does that. Right? If you're going to do it now and get the 13.5. Now, let me explain to you what that is. When you look at that score, 49-26, is it a football score? No, it's not a football score, but it is based on a lot of different metrics that I like to look at and have been looking at for years and years and years. And it's like a racing form. If you look at it as if you're new to this channel, if you look at it like it's a horse race, right? You look at the racing form and you go, all right, what the racing form does is puts all their times in there, who they ran against, how often, their age, and they have all this historical data, right? So based on the data that we are looking at in this particular football game, that's what the data suggests would be the optimal racing form or the optimal performance form of these two football teams. That's what that means. So there we have it. Tennessee with a pretty damn good win this weekend, their second win in the SEC. It's going to be a good one, and I think we'll see a more robust Tennessee offense, one that we are used to seeing and dream of seeing more of, because those two tackles, the two starting tackles, are back in this game, locked into place. Give Nico some protection that he needs without risking him having a long time in that pocket to work downfield. So that's why I think 38-13 Tennessee. I hope it's Vols by 50. One last note. If you've not been paying attention to what happened in Florida, Georgia, and Tennessee with the Hurricane Helene, you should, if you can help out. I mean, people are just suffering like crazy. If you can help out with the donation, I'll trust you to vet it yourself. I'm not going to recommend anything, but have a heart and give these people some financial support, man, yeah, or whatever support you can. I mean, I'm blown away that I-40 over there northeast of Knoxville is out, right? Who knows when that's going to be back operational? I mean, that could take a long time. Holy crackers. Anyway, Godspeed, prayers for those folks, and I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, and thank you very much. Go Big Orange.